Dough. Definitely what they're about. Mm-hmm. Sausage dog. Bin. Sausage. Frankie. Oh, the cats this morning. Good morning, everybody. How is it going? Welcome to this week's video. I don't know if you can quite tell, but there's no sun. It's cloudy. And we maybe even have an orange warning for thunderstorms. We haven't had a thunderstorm in June yet this year, and we usually have one proper one. So, fingers crossed. In it's Joao. Chris has dragged me into the garden. She's realised that if we come and sit and have a brew on the bench in the morning, I'm much more likely to just get stuck in up here rather than get distracted with something else. So, we think it's time to harvest the potatoes. So, I'm going to do them. This was a competition between me and Chris, not really, friendly competition, between the bucket method for growing potatoes, which we've never used before, and the ground method, which is behind the camera over there. So I went with bucket, she went with ground. We will see. I've dragged the top layer of mulch off, and there's nothing in that bit. But some little ones. What did want to grow was like big potatoes. In the UK we call them jacket potatoes, or baked potatoes. And I wanted to try and grow some of them, because they're brilliant. We can't really find them here. Get off it though. No, I can't quite say huge success. No. Yeah, it's a shame. I think that's all of them, at least in this one.
So I did 2 rows of potatoes in the ground. Diogo, stop. And this row has been trimmed, so I need to find them. Is that from the other bucket?
The other bucket. How cool is that?
Nice.
At least we have 2 meals.
Right. I think they're like here. It's going to be a challenge to find them. That's definitely the benefit of your buckets. Don't think Iwan was trying to sabotage my potatoes by strimming them. The ground is just too hard here. Okay, I'll try the side that hasn't got strims because I can see where they are. Frankie, no digging. We have one nice one.
Quality decent, quantity not decent.
Yeah.
From the pots.
Ease of harvesting high.
Very, yeah.
I think my other problem was that there wasn't much water here.
No.
Another benefit of the buckets is it won't get eaten, or less likely to get eaten by mice. Okay, well, I think my potatoes have been a failure. So I can only find these. New ones buckets yielded these. I'm hoping that next year the ones that I can't find are just going to grow themselves. So, you know, I've pre-planted for next year, and I also just think I needed to choose a better spot, so I'm going to try that again in the ground next year. This is just a bit of an unattended part of the garden that didn't get much water, and I blame baby Bob for distracting me from looking after them. And they did get trimmed, so yeah, not the best experiment, but the buckets did really well. I was expecting a few more in there. I'm very hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm going to go get some breakfast quickly. My lovely friend Karen had some extra plants that she had sown.
Just a few.
So she gave me a load. I've already planted a few of the butternut squash and some parsnips that she gave me. And now we need homes for all of these. There's a lot of melons, different types of melons, and some peppers. And I'm very grateful because I didn't sow much this spring, so that's the job, finding space for things. And Iwan's got some more pepper plants.
Make some sense of the ones we've got here.
Yeah, so I did try and
It's falling.
tame the tomatoes a bit.
Yeah, and these, what to do about these potatoes? Oh, there is a potato there though, look.
Maybe pull them up. Okay, so this crazy
God.
tomato bed, we found a potato plant.
So this is the potato. This just grew out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't, and I don't know how well you can see this.
This may be the most successful potato plant yet.
Oh God, it's a big one. Hey, an actual jacket one.
Hey!
It's got some mycelium on it there.
That's fine, we'll just wash it off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Diogo. I can just pull up the plant in your hand now.
Yeah. Olives. That's it.
Cool. So the other thing we've noticed is there is an olive
Yeah, look at this.
growing from the cuttings. Is that a potato under it?
No, that's
the olive.
branch. Can't have an olive tree growing out of this, I'm afraid.
Mm.
I suppose the raised beds are just massive buckets, aren't they?
Yeah. So there are a couple of pepper plants in here that aren't doing so great.
Yeah, the two tiny ones need to come out, don't they?
So last week I sowed some beans in here. I had the big butter beans and some black beans, but they haven't come up. Just the French beans have. So we're going to fill this one with peppers. I've got two from Karen as well.
Yeah. The pepper aim this year, in fact last year as well, was to make chilli powder. Last year was a complete and utter failure. I think we got one chilli. This year we should have a chance, but because some of the plants that I planted early in spring have failed, we've decided to go and buy some more, slightly more mature plants. I hope that we can get enough. Fingers crossed.
This one says sweet chocolate pepper.
Yeah.
This says Albi. So I'm not sure if that is a pepper.
It looks
like
a
one.
pepper.
Yeah. I've never heard of that
No, not me.
before.
Can you hear the golden orioles? Sound of summer. I've been told of a place near the Mariteca Dam on the northwest side of it. There's a little bridge there, and apparently it's a great spot for seeing them and photographing them. So maybe one day when it gets hot again, we'll go for a trip up there with the big lens and try and find some orioles.
Retato degli.
Retato?
Yeah, Retato.
Degli?
Yeah.
Degli.
Li.
Oh, it's a type of melon. It's an orange melon.
Okay, cool. So we've got one of those. And then I think a petit gris de Rennes is also a melon. Patican, so that's a squash. And bel de sapo is a melon. It means skin of the frog.
Mm.
So, yeah, these are all melons. This video is kindly sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one website building platform. If you've got a new idea and are just starting out, or you're scaling your business, Squarespace has everything you need to stand out and succeed online. To get started, you'll need to claim your site domain, which you can do with Squarespace Domains, which makes it easy to find the best name for your business. There are no hidden fees or add-ons, security tools are included, and you can also add on a professional email service. I have been building my website for my illustration business Calm Lines with them, and whether you're selling a physical or digital product, or your time, services or content, the easy-to-use commerce feature has all the tools you need to set up an online shop. Using one of their plugins, you can also set up to sell print-on-demand products from art prints, t-shirts and tea towels. All you need to do is design your products, and Squarespace handles the production, inventory and shipping. This means you don't need to spend on and store your products, as each piece is uniquely created each time you receive an order. If you feel inspired to create your own beautiful website, then you can go to squarespace.com/FrankieOffGrid for a free trial and to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website using our code FrankieOffGrid. You'll find a link in the description below, and a big thank you to Squarespace for continuing to support our channel and sponsoring today's video. So, last year? Maybe it's 2 years ago, we did a collaboration with Emma Mattress, and my plan had been to get a smaller bed to go in the final bedroom because it's quite a small room. So we've had a too small mattress on our bed since then, and yeah, now we thought actually I'm going to be getting a big bump and then we'll have a kid, so probably a bigger bed will be better, and now we have this bigger space. So we've just been and bought a new queen size mattress. The Emma mattress is amazing. If anyone in the Castelo Branco region is looking for a standard double mattress, pop us an email. We have one for sale. But I'm so gutted because it's such a nice mattress. The cover is removable and washable as well. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to having more space because I now have a pregnancy pillow as well, and there's a lot less room in the bed. But apparently you have to leave this for 24 to 48 hours to fully get big enough, so it's taking up our room currently. Lots to do before this baban arrives. So as you can see, we now have air conditioning here in the cabin. One of the things a lot of people have said to me is how difficult it's going to be over the summer being pregnant. So I just said to you, and I was like, right, our priority is getting the air conditioner in here because it's made such a big difference for us in the kitchen. It just makes summer actually enjoyable rather than feeling like you're just in survival mode. So yeah, I feel really lucky that we've been able to get 2 air cons in when we're off grid. I'll leave the contact details for the guy who we've been working with to install it. He's a local local Portuguese guy and has been absolutely brilliant. And I think it was €650 for the unit and for the work, so it was all installed. It's the smallest one because it's a small room, so the bigger unit you get, the more expensive it is. We can't run it all through the night because our battery dies, but it just brings the temperature of the room down, and also means in the afternoon when it's the hottest outside we can come in here and have a siesta because we're getting up early and working late. So siesta vibes is the way to win summer. But yeah, it feels amazing to be more comfortable here because usually I dread the summer. I was dreading being pregnant in the summer, so feeling very, very lucky. We've had a few comments asking about the cabin because we've never done like a final tour. I think we've shown a few shots, but it's just not really finished. So we've not really done it. It's still, I really want to make it homely, and like some bits of the floor need finishing, a bit of the wall needs finishing. So I'm hoping we're going to do that now that we can keep it cool in here and it's too hot to work outside. So it's kind of the summer project is to make in here really, really nice. And the other thing we've had a lot of comments about, you guys are just too lovely. A lot of you are wanting to send us stuff for the baby, asked us if we have an Amazon wish list. So we've made a small one. Firstly, we've been really, really lucky in that quite a few of our friends have had children and have things for us. So they've been passing us on a lot of the stuff that we would need. So I kind of feel like we don't need too much, and I also don't know what we need. So if you have like the top thing if you've had a child of what you needed most in like the first 6 months after having one. Yeah, we want to be really minimal with it because we have a very small space, and I don't think you really need all this stuff for a baby, so we just want what we really do need. But I will put the wish list in the description. Thank you all so much. We didn't expect anything, we just wanted to share our news with you. But yeah, no, it's been really lovely, feeling very supported and looked after by our community here, but also our bigger community of you guys, so yeah, thank you. We had the second trimester scan on Friday, and all is looking really good and healthy, and that means that we are just past halfway now. I'm 21 weeks today and I'm feeling really good. The first trimester, I think it's the hardest thing I've ever done, but yeah, I feel like even better than I did before almost. I have so much energy. I'm waking up really early. I think with it being the summer as well, it was the solstice yesterday, my body's just in that rhythm of getting up earlier. So I'm waking up about 6 o'clock and just, yeah, full of energy. I'm taking some really high quality prenatal supplements, and I think like there's lots of iron and stuff in that, which is helping, and I'm eating so much so I think I just have a lot of energy, which feels really good because I just couldn't do anything for 2 months and it felt like everything fell behind, especially my garden. So I am absolutely loving being able to be in there more now. Just finding the heat frustrating because it doesn't give me much time to work out there. I'm getting a bit of a belly, so any of like my friends or the neighbours see me, they come and like give a little rub, which is really sweet. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. Thank you for all your lovely well wishes, and obviously I'll continue to share how things are going. But yeah, so far really good.
Why is it not as long? They cut a bit off, didn't they? Don't need to put much further today.
This has been such an epic storm. I love summer storms. There's not been that much rain, there was a few heavy downpours, but it's been very noisy. Hasn't it, Joao? Just like constant grumbling. But yeah, it's so nice. It smells amazing when you have the really, really dry earth. I don't think we've had rain for about a month. And then when you get the rain, it's such a beautiful, sweet smell. And this also means that the fire risk will drop tomorrow, which means Iwan can use his new lawnmower, which he's very happy about. But yeah, pretty epic sky. First courgette. It was also a very good day to choose to plant all these plants because they've been watered in really nicely. Courgettes and tomatoes. Should have bought my basket. And a little bump. Boop, boop, boop.
Hopefully little guy has found some peace in here with the chickens. Here's Diogo safe in here. Hopefully. Right, everyone, we're going to leave this video here. I'm not going to say unfortunately, because it's really quite nice and we both actually love a thunderstorm. But we have another one today. 2 in a row. Simao quite enjoys it as well. So yeah, not much else to do today apart from get this video edited. So that is what we will do. My mum is coming to visit next week and it coincides with another serious heatwave. We have forecasts of 42 degrees Celsius, which is pretty chunky. Doesn't get too much hotter than that. So yeah, we'll either suffer here or we'll maybe go to the beach or something, go to the mountains. We'll see. Anyway, this weather is here to stay for the rest of the day, so yeah, not much more we can do. Glad we managed to get some mowing done, that's always good. The place looks a lot better now. So yeah, anyway, take it easy, see you next week. Ciao ciao.